Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of A Maven's Tale. I'm your host, Kaya, and I am here with my mini-me, finally. We have gotten together, me and my mini-me. This is my baby sister, Yvette. Say hello to the people, Eve.
Hello. As you can tell, we are alike.
This is my baby, even though she almost 30.
That sounded weird. I was like, oh, okay.
So, I like to do that because I don't want you to think that you're that young.
All right. Praise the Lord.
Praise him. So this is a special episode because of what's been going on lately in the news feeds and on social media. And my sister is in the entertainment industry, and she has toured all over, you name it, I got greens, beans, but even with everything that she's doing, she still suffers with some things related to anxiety and depression. So we're going to touch on that a little bit today. So without further ado, welcome Eve.
Yeah. So basically, it's a lot going on nowadays. The media and the news, and you see so many of these public figures trying to be this way, especially in the entertainment industry. There's like a trend going on right now, where if you don't sound like this, you're not the it person. When you don't do this, and the body and everything. So it becomes a lot on people's mind. I know for me, even just feeling the confidence, so many people wonder when I'm going to put out my own music, and it's just lack of confidence in my area, because I don't sound like how everybody else is sounding nowadays. I can't do all this stuff, but I'm old school. I'll bring you Mahalia Jackson, Phyllis Hyman, the greats, and it's like not the trend right now. But when it comes to depression and anxiety, I just have, and I don't even think that it's like a part of the entertainment industry, like where my feelings come from. Mm-hmm. It's more of my triggers from childhood, with how I was raised, my father in and out of my life, our father in and out of our lives, and not feeling really loved growing up, and it trickled down into my relationships, with family members, with a man and everything. So I think it's more of that than the entertainment industry.
So let's unpack that when you talk about our father. But how do you think that affected you growing up, and how you deal with situations, and just how you view men and how you are in relationships with men?
Well, I never experienced the happy home, the two parents that are happy together and everything like that. It was more of, he shows that I guess he was trying to make up for you guys, but in the way that he was doing it completely wrong. And it would be days like he'll tell me he'll come pick me up, and I'll be sitting there waiting for him at the door, and he won't show up. Or I remember one instance, this plays all in my mind constantly. I remember one time, I was at his house, and I kept on complaining that I wanted to do something, like I was bored in the house. Daddy, I want to do something. Let's watch a movie. Da, da, da. And he was eating. I don't know if he was intoxicated or not, because I was too young to tell. And I just remember him literally flipping the table and saying, shut the F up, and stuff like that to me. And I'm just sitting there bawling. And my brother that was on my mom's side, he was just sitting there trying to console me. And I just cried myself to sleep, literally. So that still plays a constant in my mind. When it comes to men, I think because of the fact that I grew up thinking that was love, or who I was raised with, it wasn't like a loving. So I get comfortable in being in toxic situations. Like, I don't know what real love is. And it wasn't until I saw outside couples and, so to say, reality TV and stuff. And I'm like, oh, that's what it's supposed to be like. Oh, that's why I'm sitting here. Oh, okay, I get it now. So we're gonna have to fix this. But that's basically it. How I grew up, in perceiving men.
But just to give a little background or backstory, when she says on her mom's side, she has siblings on her father's side and her mom's side. Mm-hmm. And on her father's side, I land in that space. We are 12 deep.
Yeah.
And we range from age 54 to 27. Mm-hmm. And I'm somewhere in the middle of that,
Closer to the top.
Don't play yourself. Don't play yourself. Don't play yourself. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle. Moni in the middle. Where she at? In the middle. Yep. I'm in the middle. Don't play yourself. So she has siblings on both sides. And her mom, unfortunately, passed away when she was very young. And my father, or our father, I should say, she has a closer relationship with him, or had a closer relationship with him, because of the fact that, like she said, I think that he was trying to make up for all the stuff that he didn't do for the 11, and he tried to do it with her. So she calls him dad. I've never called him dad. Well, sometimes you used to
call him dad because I didn't know what type of person. I didn't see the person. Well, I saw it, but it was just, oh, that's still your father. That's still your father on that side, not you guys, but the other side. That's still your father. That's still your father. That's still your father. So I called him dad, but it wasn't until I got older to realize that's not really what a father is. So I'm not going to sit there and keep on calling you dad when I'm not even truly how a father and daughter relationship is supposed to be. I'm not going to continue to give you that. I'm still going to give you respect, but that title means so much more to me now.
Definitely.
Right.
Definitely. So I know you've had issues with dudes. I know I've had issues with dudes. Booking up, in all the wrong places, and trying to make a square fit into a circle, and sometimes even with you, some of the things that we would talk about, you would be the dude in the relationship sometimes because you put up this wall. Mm-hmm. Am I correct?
Yep, the wall is still there. Don't come to me with don't back yourself up. I was gonna say another word, but back up. Don't come over here.
Oh, Father.
Go ahead.
No, you saying it. Like we all have had our issues when it comes to him, but I think that you actually were able to get the very bad part. He's not. Alcoholism runs in our family.
Really deeply.
Alcoholism is a drug. He would go through AA and he'd be on the wagon. The next thing you know,
the wheel is squeaking.
Girl, eat. You ain't got no WD-40 in the truck.
The wheel is squeaking.
Reach back there and pass me the WD-40.
No, you be like, slide some oil.
Woo. Yeah, that alcoholism gene is real. I think when we understand exactly what we come from, it's easier for us to address it and then move past it. Mm-hmm. But because of the fact that gene is so strong, I think them raw hair genes are like them good sturdy work jeans, the denim, the sturdy denim jeans. It's very strong, and we have to fight every day against that generational curse.
Definitely. I can honestly say I think I've done so much better as I moved on my own and got out of situations and toxic places, because I was that person. Like I had alcohol bottles next to my bed at times. Like legit, I could just reach under.
And she a brown liquor drinker. She don't look it. She real pretty.
Head to head with my brothers. Like they taught me. But I think when you find yourself like, you know what, that's not gonna be me. Of course we still drink. We gonna still drink, when we all get together and stuff. But I think before it was more like it was becoming a problem because
like codependency.
Yeah, like I think it was that. But like now, since I've gotten better mentally, I don't even drink like that anymore. Like I'll just drink occasionally. Especially now since I'm on my fitness journey and everything, I barely touch it.
Let's talk about the whole anxiety and where you think it directly stems from and what your triggers are.
I think some of my triggers are, it could be rejection. It could be, you always tell me this, I gotta stop thinking people are me. I think it's more of a rejection. Also, when I feel like I'm giving my all to something, I'm even though I'm like that, rah type person, I'm very passionate. I don't even say it's aggressive. I think it's very like passion, because it's like I give my all to everything. If I'm gonna do something, I'm not gonna do it half-assed. I'm gonna do it fully. So when I'm giving my all to somebody because I want to be treated like, do as the others as you want to be done to you, I'm a person that gives everything. And when I feel like I don't get that back, that also caused me to have
defense.
Yeah, that caused me to also have anxiety. Because I know I could do so much more in life and I'm not where I want to be at because I'm so hard on myself. That also triggers my anxiety to act up. I would think only those three that I could picture.
And she's also in school to get her master's. So not only is she pretty, she's smart too.
Master's in global business, boo.
And talented, very talented. In the music industry, obviously, that joint is cutthroat, dog eat dog. And the crazy thing is, because I wanted to talk about this with the church, because I don't know if you could tell already, but she's very churchy.
Very. Even though I don't even go every weekend, I am so churchy.
OMG. She's more churchy than I am.
No.
Yeah.
No,
yes.
no.
Yes, beloved. Yes, you are.
No. I'm not that. No, I think we're both at the same time.
When I text you and said, give me 10 minutes, you was like, good, because mother is having a hard time over here.
Mother was
and she's referring to herself
mother.
in third person.
I'm mother on the front row, okay? No, she usually sits on the second row.
No, you the mother on the front row.
I'm very churchy because that was my upbringing. I grew up in a Baptist church, old school Baptist church, where we had wooden floors. You heard the stomps. Like you didn't need no music. We had
We don't need no music.
We had the guys in the 3-piece suits. We had all of that. Like we sung hymns. Nobody really sings hymns anymore.
No.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. I was talking about the church aspect of it because every time she talks about the type of dude that she wants, she's always like, he has to be in church. He has to love God. He has
church. I didn't have.
Originally,
that was
said, yes. So this is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So I had to tell her, look, listen, Linda, just because somebody is in church does not mean that they love God and are spiritual. Because there's a lot of demons.
Right.
There's a lot of demons in the church.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And because of that, you may need to give a brother some slack if he ain't, on your level spiritually.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Amen.
So now I'm saying he has to respect my spirituality. And yes, I do want him, when I want to go to church, say, I haven't been in a while, let's go worship together and stuff. I want you to be able like, okay, let's go. Mm-hmm. Or if I'm really going through something that I know I suffer with depression, or if I have an episode, I need someone that will pray with me. And I feel like it's just a task. Like it's like genuine, okay, we go get through this. As well as if you lead in my household, you gonna have to serve the Lord. Like that's gonna have to be your go-to for me.
So you have stepped back some of your stances.
Right, because of the fact that I know a lot of people that go to church, but they treating their neighbor wrong. So, but I'm not no one to judge.
But the church
has a lot of toxic things.
Especially in the gospel industry. Can we talk about it?
Yes, because I've toured with plenty of church folks all over the world on tours, and they're the worst ones. And I promised myself, no shade, I did promise myself I would never go on a gospel tour ever again, unless the money is extremely right.
It's the attitudes of some of them.
The divas, I that's not what we need to do. Let's get a check. Yes, we're gonna still worship. Yes, we're proclaiming the word of the Lord. Yes, we're sending out the gospel and stuff like that. But all the catty stuff, I can't do it no more. I did it for years. I've been in this industry for 10 years now, legit. And no, I can't do it.
Not gonna be able to do it?
Not gonna be able to do it. Now I'm just focused on the higher and mainstream. If they need a background singer or whatever, I'll go on tour with them. But other than that, can't do the others.
Okay.
I'm a realist. Everything you see on social media if you go on my social media accounts, you go see that in person. You go see that. That's just how I am. You go see the goofy person. If I want to be, churchy, you go get that in person. Like I don't do that. Oh, we're gonna cover it up. No, I don't do that.
So, what do you think about this whole situation with suicide?
I've been that person before, and my recent episode was about 2 months ago. But you just gotta fight through it. There's so much more into life, and especially when depression and anxiety hits you, it could take over. But that's why I try to stay strong, and that's what people say, oh, you so churchy, you really depend on God. Because at the end of the day, that's all I have. Like legit, I know I have my family, I know I have my friends, but until you go through it, until you think about it, those people kind of don't matter at that moment. Not saying they don't matter, but at that specific moment, all you think about is yourself and what you're going through. So that's why I really started channeling this physical fitness thing to get over that anxiety and depression and stuff, to keep my mind focused. I just had a bad breakup, and it was just like I was just overwhelmed. So it just caught me, especially with work. But I thank God for a check.
Amen.
God for bills being paid. It's not where I want to be at right now, but I thank God for it. So you just gotta fight through it. Like that's what I could honestly say. I spoke to someone yesterday about this, and I'm just like, you literally got to fight through it. You got to like put on your boxing gloves. Like that's how it feels. If that makes sense to you guys.
It does. It makes sense. I think which is unfortunate, because some people get so consumed in the now. And every situation that we go through in life, every situation, good, bad, indifferent, there's always a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Right.
There's always going to be a level of a journey in whatever you do, whether it be love, whether it be work, whether it be friendships, whatever it is, there's always a beginning, middle, and an end. And when people are stuck in the middle and they don't see an end, then that's where it's just like, I can't see past this situation. I can't see past here. Like, I'm looking in the sea and I don't see no land. I just see straight water.
I explained to someone yesterday, like, it's really like a dark, a cloud that is just everywhere you go, it goes.
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, I'm trying.
Like that commercial. It's just a cloud over that one guy and it's just raining.
Like moving. And you're like, oh, leave me alone. Like, like, get away from me. I'm trying. That's how it really is at times. Yeah. But yo, like, I just know something's gonna come greater out of this.
And that's another thing. Rona plays a big part.
Oh my God. With our family going through our little thing with Rona, with autoimmune going through Rona, going through, am I possibly going to lose my job? Everything depends on me, even though my sister always says, huh?
I said she's single.
Anyway, they probably go look at this like, damn, this girl going through a lot.
No, she a rider. Shorty a rider,
Right. We gonna get through this together. Hello. But yeah, like Rona played a lot. Like and then Black Lives Matter movement, Black Girl Magic. Check it out. Yeah, and I'm part of an activism group restarted with some of my friends. It's called Black BLACC. And we're starting to do all this. We're having rallies. We speak to different people.
Well, that's what's up. I mean, the activism can never stop because we are at a pivotal point in this country, God, no, in the world, period. Between Rona and then the George Floyds and the Breonna Taylors and it's like a rumbling. It's a shaking of the earth.
Right.
And it's just like, you better line up. Because I don't know if you noticed or not, when we had to all be inside, the animals started coming back. They were like, it's safe. The air started to purify.
Right.
Because we are the ones killing the planet. So when everybody had to do a timeout, literally, across the globe, it was just like, it's y'all. Y'all are the ones that's killing the world, killing each other, and
I think it was just a moment of God telling us all to sit down for a second. They always said 2020 is clear vision, and that was the theme for this year, 2020 vision. When you coming in this year, we see a lot. Like, we're visualizing a lot right now, and it's not even like, being quarantined is not even, we got to stay home, but it's also a moment of, I got to look within myself, like, what am I doing in life? How am I treating people? Because you see people are dying, and you're just like, did I tell this person I love them when they were still here? Did I, you just look at life a whole different way now. It opened my eyes to, some of my white friends, especially during Black Lives Matter movement.
Come on.
I see you not even standing up to me, but you like, Black men, like, what's going on? You think you part of the homies and stuff like that, but when it comes to
everybody want to be Black until it's time to be Black.
Hello, especially these white girls, they love some chocolate men, but you're not willing to fight for your chocolate man or your chocolate sister over here. Open the eyes.
Look at here, Harpo. I said I wasn't gonna bring it up. Caucasian friend of hers felt very, very comfortable, as my papa used to say. Papa used to say, this chick was saying the N-word like she was saying Nabisco. And it was like, dude, let her come around the family. It's like, anytime something go down, it's like, let her come around the family.
I had to literally tell her, because like one time, I let it slide once, because I'm like, okay, that's they think they're a part of the group now.
It was just one time she said it, and I literally turned like, and I was just like, "What is your problem?" Like, I went off on her, like, and she was like, "Oh my God." I was just like, "Yo, do you realize, like, you gonna say that to the right one, not even the wrong one, the right one
that has time.
That has time, and they gonna punch you in your face, because do you know where that word, like, deprives from? Like, I know I was in history class with all of y'all, that y'all mostly got y'all history, and we got this little small part in the book.
But in the book, it only talks about Martin Luther King and slavery.
Right, and slavery. And then when she heard this whole Black Lives Matter movement and stuff like that, she saw the video, she hit me up. She's like, "I did not know." And I'm like,
and that's a lot of people.
I'm like, come on. You didn't know?
A lot of people. The more people that I talk to of other backgrounds, they're oblivious.
They don't know that this is really going on right now. Like, this been going on for over 400 years, and you think, like, I hate when they just like, "Oh, just get over it already." You're just ripping how can we get over something if something keeps on happening?
It was never addressed. It was never atoned.
Even though they're not even addressing the real issue, they sitting there making these band-aids and all that. So we don't care about that. What about the justice for Breonna Taylor? What about the justice for all of these people that are being killed and stuff? Y'all not even changing the justice system. Y'all just sitting there giving us hush money and giving us a Ben and Jerry's flavored ice cream.
Shout out to Ben and Jerry's, because they do support Black Lives Matter. Support Ben and Jerry's.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
You just want a better justice system.
Well, you can't have a better justice system if this system was never intended for us.
That is true.
So it has to be torn down and revamped.
Exactly.
You can't fix a system that's not broken. It's working the way it always was intended to work. Right.
You just gotta make a whole new.
Yeah.
That Constitution gotta be rewritten.
Yeah.
Please go out and vote, guys. Please get this. Yo, nah.
Nah, B.
For somebody that says 2 Corinthians, I can't rock with you. I can't rock.
You said 2 Corinthians, my dude. Like, where did you go to church?
Like, don't. I'd rather you not. Don't fake it. Like,
you're disrespectful.
Right. Like, you should have had a webinar with a pastor or something to tell you what to say. You didn't even do that, boo.
And the thing about it is, a lot of people voted for him, including some of your gospel. You see how I say your gospel people.
Your gospel people, because you was in it before me, but all right.
Listen, I'm retired. Thank you. But your church people voted for him because of the fact that their values aligned with his. But he has no values.
No morals, no
common sense.
No ethic. No.
Yes. Nothing. None of it.
I remember one time I met Trump twice. And I was on one of his shows and I had to sing. This was when I was younger though, and I had to sing behind Arsenio Hall and Clay Aiken. And I was just like, huh.
That's a very interesting duo.
Yeah.
Arsenio was singing?
Arsenio was singing. Like, what? That. You didn't see this?
No.
Celebrity Apprentice?
No.
Yes, I had to sing behind Arsenio Hall and Clay Aiken years ago when the Celebrity Apprentice was out. You remember that?
You know, I can't remember what I had for breakfast.
And then there was this other time I had to sing. Who was I singing behind? I was singing behind Sia. And Trump walked in, legit. And I literally, like, he was right here. I literally walked past him. Like, I didn't even move. You didn't see me, like, oh, like, you didn't. I was just like, nope, don't know you. Like, you know, like, I immediately walked past him. Like, you ain't getting no high out of me. Because I think that's when he was, like, starting to run. But what's next? I'm finished school.
Yes.
You know, finish school, get my degree. I'm trying to change jobs and go into A&R for a record label or something in the industry. work for even television, something in the industry. I gotta work managing artists and stuff. I'm trying to build all of that up. Of course, I'm gonna still be touring if things are offered to me. I love singing. That would never end. I will always go. Like, I'm trying to be the all-around person. Like, oh, you need me to do the business side? Okay, I got you. Oh, that person didn't show up for rehearsal? I got you. What part you need to sing? I'm trying to be that. And just, start, as you said, I'm starting my 30s soon. So it's just trying to heal. Definitely, I don't want to bring my past into any family ship, relationship. I don't want that to depict my life ever again. Well, I'm already started the process of healing. I got rid of the toxic relationship and everything. So that's it.
Come on, Iala.
I
love it. Come on.
I'm starting, to get my life together, my career together, my money up, so I can have my husband and my children, at least 3. So that's my life right now, with a bomb career and a snatched body.
Father, help me! A snatch body. Okay.
Snatched.
So you didn't say anything about your face, your makeup.
Oh, but I do makeup on the side. I've been doing it now for a couple of years. That's also, I was thinking about that, going back to cosmetology school for like a little bit, just to brush myself up. A makeup line will probably be in the way, and a lash line will probably be in the way. Still thinking on it.
I'm here for it.
Drink your water, guys. Just drink your
Your
water.
skin, you do have a glow. Did you put a little bronzer on or something?
It's not bronzer. It's sweat. It's glitter.
Oh.
I feel like I'm about to be. I'm saying here, like, you like, oh, you got a shimmer on. I said,
Is that shimmer? Shimmer and shine? Oh no, that's called sweat. Girl, I can't do it. I can't. Especially not this summer and having to wear a mask and having to put, ain't nobody got time for no makeup.
I have no.
Say your skin is looking like the bomb, Gina.
We can't do the thing for water. It helps.
Yeah.
Try to drink a gallon a day, guys. I promise you, you will feel so much better. You'll sweat out the toxins. This is you know what? I might become a physical trainer one day.
Well, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Hopefully I get an invitation to your graduation.
She's being so shady right now because of the fact that I had my bachelor's graduation and I only had a certain amount of tickets, and it went to the people that raised me. For my master's ceremony, if we have a ceremony next year, because I know a large gatherings, so hopefully there's a graduation ceremony and you will be there.
What do you call me?
I call her my smother because, number one, she smothers me. She smothers me. That's one thing. And number two, she's my sister who acts like my mother. So she's a smother.
She says I smother her.
She does. No, like, that sister that's very, like, she's the cloud. She's the cloud that follows. Like, she's not the depression and anxiety thing, but she's a cloud. Like, but I truly thank her for it because of the fact that who wouldn't want a loving, supporting sister that supports me? And I could talk to her about everything. Like, if it's a guy, if it's experience or something, like, I could definitely talk to her about anything. And she annoys me. Like, I tell her every day how much she's annoying. But she wouldn't be my sister if she wasn't. And we wouldn't be alike if we weren't. So, bars.
You see how these heifers don't respect their elders?
Can we address this respect the elders thing?
Oh, God, Lord. No, why did I open up that door? I'll shut it. It's shut. I close it. Wait, no. Oh, I just closed it.
That if you give me respect, I'm going to give you just because you were elder, you still gotta respect me as well.
All that knuck if you buck in your neck and in your eyebrows, I'm gonna need you to relax.
But she still respects me, even though sometimes I'm like, who are you talking to? But I still take her advice and everything on certain situations.
On certain, she pick, chooses, and refuses what advice she takes and what advice she doesn't. But you know what? She's grown. She could do what she wants.
Everybody though, like
I want to thank my baby sis. You be on the phone forever, so we just basically did it on Zoom and had y'all a part of the conversation.
we literally be on the phone for hours. But follow me on Instagram at the Eve Monroe. That's THEE.EVEMONROE. That's my alter ego. That's my stage name. That's my brand name. So make sure you guys follow me.
Y'all see what I gotta deal with? Thank you, my love muffin.
Thank you, Smother.
I love you.
I love you more.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next episode of A Maiden's Tale.
Like I said, it's a slap in the face to our healthcare workers, our doctors, our nurses. It's a slap in the face, and it's disgusting.